This is the latest edition of Front Up, and I'm Whitey Willauer, and I've got a great guest today, Dave Franzutto, Emergency Management Coordinator. David, you've got an event coming up here in the near future. Tell me a little bit about that.
We do. The newly formed Coastal Management Plan Work Group was kind of in need of some education on some of the basics of the coastal processes and everything. So we thought it best to bring in coastal zone management from the state level. And they're going to come in, they're going to talk about the coastal processes, how the sand moves up and down the beach, where the sand comes from. They have the new shoreline change maps that they're going to be able to superimpose onto our maps, so we'll be able to see what the shoreline's done back 150 years or so, which will give us some guidance for the coastal management plan.
Now you're going to be looking at different parts of the coast in Nantucket.
We are. We actually divided the work group divided the island up into segments, and some of the segments, and one thing that needs to be remembered is this is really only for town-owned properties, and we're hoping that the Land Bank and Conservation Foundation and private properties will buy into these concepts in the future. But right now, we're only looking at town-owned land.
But you're going to develop, you've got town-owned land in every one of these segments.
Right.
And so you're going to be looking at strategies in each one of these, like the North Shore and
exactly,
and off of Sankaty and the South Shore. And
right. What principles can be applied to management of erosion and coastal hazards in each individual segment?
And how far out do you look at the water?
Well, the charge is from the high tide mark. No, that's not true. The low tide mark out to 1,500 feet. Then the state management plan takes up after 1,500 feet.
Now, what can the people expect to hear about when these folks come down from the state?
Well, they're going to hear about how the sand moves around, what is causing all this erosion. I know you probably saw this stuff at Washoe Point over at Chappaquiddick. They've lost an enormous amount of conservation land over there, and just what can we do to stop this erosion, or is there anything that we can do to stop this erosion in the future? You know, another segment of the educational forum is going to be the Conservation Commission Administrator. Jeff Carlson's going to be there along with Sarah Octai, and they're going to talk about how these erosion measures fit into the local bylaw and the Wetlands Protection Act. So they're also going to be part of the educational forum.
Now, when is this forum going to be held?
It's Monday the 25th, a week from today, 5 to 7. At the community room at 4 Fairgrounds.
In the police station.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you've got a whole bunch of people coming down from the state.
Yes.
And these are experts that you're bringing down.
Experts who deal with coastal erosion and permitting on the state level.
Yeah. And people will be able to come in there and ask questions.
Certainly.
And complain and whatever.
Well, you know, we're planning another public forum in late July, and that'll be more for the public. This was more to get the work group up to speed and the public up to speed on terminology and technology, and just kind of set the stage.
Yeah. So this is going to be on the 25th, a week from today, Monday, between 5 and 7 in the police station on the lower floor.
Yes, sir.
Well, good. Glad to hear about
Well,
this.
thank you very much.
You.